Welcome everybody to another edition of What's Going On at Kinsmen Brewing Company. Got Nick LaForte here, brewery foreman, Bob Bartholomew, head brewer, and Dickie. He's our assistant brewer and he's amazing. We love him. He's probably the hardest worker in the whole damn place. But anyways, we wanted to get everybody caught up to what's been going on since our grand opening, along with what we're doing going forward. So first of all, we want to take a minute to thank everybody who supported us for the grand opening. Our customers, other businesses in the area, everybody, you guys were nothing but diamonds. I mean, you helped us out through so much, and here we are. We're officially open to the public as a brewery. Gentlemen?
Cheers, boys.
Good. Here's to getting paid.
Don't leave me out.
So this past weekend, we held a little bit of an event that was in support of the people who supported us. Not a lot of people realize this, but in the craft brew industry, we're all friends and family, especially Bob and I. Dickie's still catching on. But in the past weekend, we were lucky enough to have brews from some of our friends on tap here at the brewery. That's Kent Falls, Relic, Fox Farm, and Cold Creek. You guys were great. You dropped off kegs and you helped us out in a huge way. All of our customers loved them and they're coming your way next. We also had cold brew coffee from Cold Brew Coffee out of, what's it, Cheshire? Cheshire. Amazing nitro coffee, as well as in the can. Little tiny cans because they're strong, super pony cans. I actually drank them pretty much every morning when I came in.
I think we drank half of them.
Yeah, no doubt we drank them. But we sold a ton. We sold a ton. And we also had liquor in from Litchfield Distillery as well as Foggy Harbor. So for all of you folks, thank you so much for supporting us, and to our customers, thank you for supporting them here in our tap room. So moving forward, this weekend we've got something crazy going on. Most of us here, if you can't tell besides Dickie, were born in the 80s. Dickie was born in 2001. 91? Right. So the Ninja Turtles were still cool when he was born, but he didn't realize it. He was more of like a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers guy. Well, Bob and I, we're Ninja Turtles, Goonies, the whole bit. So this weekend, we're having an...
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth, man.
Shuffle.
About the babe. Tell me about the babe. So this weekend we're doing a totally 80s party here Friday in the brewery, where we're going to kick off some wild beers that Bob's going to talk about in a second. But beforehand, I want to let you know that the Way Station is going to be on hand, blowing out their amazing grilled cheese sandwiches all afternoon and all night. And we're also going to have karaoke from 7 to 10, and it's going to be 80s specific. So think about Phil Collins, think about the Commodores, think about Blondie. All that hot stuff that got you through your young years will get you through. Acid wash jeans with no undies underneath.
No.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Doing it. No. So anyways, Bob, what are we drinking this weekend here at the brewery?
What inspired this 80s party was our collaboration brew that we did with Parable Brewing and John Peterson, the CT Beer Pulp. He came down, brewed a beer called Caribbean Queen that was inspired by Billy Ocean, one of my idols.
Caribbean Queen!
And so we brewed a beer. It's a mango coconut IPA. It's going to be phenomenal. That's coming out Friday. It's going to be released Friday, along with the re-release of 21.3. We brewed that up again. We're going to have that coming out. And Milldale Light, a nice American light lager. We put a little bit of Simcoe in it. It came out really nice. That'll be done, and everything's being released at the 80s party on Friday.
Well, Bob just talked about the beers we have coming up. We have 21.3 Milldale Light, and we have Caribbean Queen. We're also coming up with some new beers. We've got some ideas for Oktoberfest coming up. We've got a Marzen, we got a Doppelbock. We might even work on a Pilsner, but we'll see what we get going on here. We also have Whole Notes coming up, a 60% oat beer that we're going to single hop with Huell Malone, or Whole Melon as Bob likes to call it. We've got a new beer. We have a wit beer called Great White Bat, which I'm really trying to talk Bob into using some blood orange to make it real nice. Thank you for Ace Ventura for inspiring that beer for us.
Yeah.
We got some new stuff coming up.
Great White Guano.
Great White Guano.
Great White Guano.
We got a lot of new stuff coming up. I'm coming up with some recipes. Bob's coming up with some recipes. Nick's helping out here and there. We got a lot of new stuff coming, and we're really excited about it. So Nick, why don't you tell us more about what's going on here at the brewery?
Sure, we have a couple more events I want to talk about coming up in August. We're going to be hitting up our first big brew fest, which is going to be the Eli Cannon's 8th annual charity brew fest. It's on Monday, August 7th. We'll be down there pouring with a bunch of our friends, fellows, and heroes, so you should head down there. Also, on August 10th, which is a Thursday night, we're going to be featuring a special event here at the brewery that's hosted by Pigtails and Power Tools. Sammy herself will be here as well, and it's a focus on CT small businesses. So anybody who's dialed into blue collar, any type of craft work, whatever it is, barber, woodworker, welder, tattoo artist.
Brewer.
Brewer, that's a good one.
Get signed up and come on down. We're gonna have a great night featured for you guys, which will also have the Firehouse Smoker on our lot. So not only are you gonna get dialed into that whole scene, but you're gonna have some amazing barbecue to go with it as well.
Mac and cheese
am I right?
is so good.
We're gonna have some amazing beer too.
No, that beer will be pretty good.
I think so.
I think so. Just like Chief Brody and Jaws, eventually we're gonna need a bigger boat down here because we've got stuff going on every day of the weekend, which by the way, weekends here start on Thursdays and Sunday night. It's just gonna be one jam after another. We got great beers for the rest of the summer, more and more events, so please pay attention to all of our social media channels and our website, which all is updated daily, as well as Untapped, because now we are harnessing their power to help harness ours. We'll be updating Untapped and using them for our calendar references and all of our new beers, so you'll be able to reference them directly through our Facebook page, our homepage, and we're gonna let them take over our homepage a little bit in terms of where our beer lists are coming from, where a lot of our calendar events are coming from.
And menus.
And menus. Why? Because you need to know in real time what we've got on tap. So please make sure that you sign up over there, get yourself dialed in, get all your badges, drink all the good beer, and become part of the playing team. And hey, welcome to the craft brew world.
That's right.
Bam, bam.
Woo! Woo!